Hey kids, who's the best servant in your house? Maybe it's your dad because he always takes the trash out. Or maybe it's your mom because she's best at doing the dishes.
Well, in today's lesson, we're going to learn about a guy who is the best servant of all, Jesus. Jesus had a very important meal with his disciples.
This important meal was called the Last Supper.
It was the last meal Jesus had with his disciples before going to the cross.
It was probably a sad time, but Jesus used it to teach an important lesson.
Jesus started washing his disciples' gross feet. Back in those days, feet got really dirty and gross.
People walked everywhere on dusty, dirty roads, and they only wore sandals, so their feet was always covered in dirt.
But Jesus didn't care. He grabbed a towel and started washing all the disciples' feet.
The disciples were pretty confused. They thought that Jesus wasn't supposed to be doing this dirty job.
The gross jobs were usually done by the servants, not important people like Jesus.
Jesus was setting an example for the disciples to follow. Jesus explained why he was washing the disciples' feet.
He was setting an example for them and explaining that they should be willing to do that gross job for others.
Jesus wanted to teach his disciples to serve no matter what.
And that's the lesson we can learn from this story. Jesus wants his followers to be servants.
Jesus was God, but he was still willing to serve no matter what.
He was even willing to do the gross jobs. Remember this? You ought to wash each other's feet.
Jesus wants us to be the same way.
That doesn't mean he wants us to wash everyone's feet. He just wants us to serve people.
That might mean helping your teacher cleaning after class, or doing extra chores around the house, even though your parents didn't ask you to.
We should have the same heart as Jesus and be willing to serve everyone.
So kids, next time you're thinking of the best servant in your house, think of this lesson.
And just remember, Jesus was a servant and we should be too.
Hey kids and parents, if you want to learn more about helping others,
Check out the links below.